Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. I had to get rid of that blue tractor, if you remember. It was struggling with this Riberi wagon in the rain. Probably would have been a little bit iffy in the sun as well. But I decided to upgrade the lease, and I got this 4440. This happens to be the same tractor that we had on the farm. This was our big tractor growing up, so I didn't get to drive it a lot because my brother drove it. But it is a really awesome tractor. If you take a look in here, that is the quad range transmission. That was the first tractor I learned that on. That was John Deere's mild segue into the power shift, which I like a lot better than this. But the quad range was actually an improvement over the original transmission. If you look at the Z-shaped pattern, you'll see 1, 2, neutral, 3, 4. You could shift from first to second without using the clutch, but you had to use the clutch to go from second to third. And then from third to fourth, you didn't need the clutch either. And the stick to the right of it, A, B, C, D, those are just the ranges. So if you take a look at that for a bit, it'll make sense to you. It definitely was an enjoyable tractor. It got us out of a lot of jams. Ours was not front wheel drive. I get the front wheel drive because in the rain or in this, anytime you slip, you're just losing time, losing money, and wearing on equipment. So the lease on this is quite a bit, almost 3 times as much, but I needed it to get stuff done. So I owe $1,550 right now, and when I got out of the Ford, I only had to pay $700 and I don't know, something between $700 and $754. Okay. The insect mill is up to $249 now, which means the farms are better able to keep up with its production. I wonder how why I'm not making a lot with vegetables either. So we're still in the game. It is the first day that we started at midnight, and it's 2 in the afternoon, so I haven't even gone through an entire day. You know what that means? That means the grind is on. So I'm going to spare you guys the boringness of this, but it is my intent to grind and cut everything I have on this farm. So here we go. I'll be back with you. All right, I'm working on my, 4th load, I think. Yeah. And if you remember, on our last installment, I spoke about doing silage. And since silage brings so much more money, I think we're going to capitalize on that right now. And we're going to get this stack. It's like a pole. So the silage ends up looking a little bit like a teepee. And the reason we're going to switch to silage, not that we need it for the crickets or anything, but it just pays so much better. Let's take a look at where these triggers are. So this is the orientation we really would want. I think, yes, this looks good, but it does not look like it's going to be super easy to dump into. We'll have to see how that turns out. But now I'm hoping to make a little more than 4,000 per load. We'll find out. When I get this load full, I'll be dumping it there, and it'll take a month or 2 to make silage. And I'm not using silage additive because that does not speed anything up. As I understand it, silage additive only adds, I think, 5% to your silage production, which is nothing to snivel at, but I don't need an extra 5%. If anything, I would want to just speed it up. So I'm going to go finish what I started now. Welcome back. I have been doing some harvesting. I wanted to stop. I need to stop and get fuel right now. So this is done great, except I forgot to point this out. You can see in the lower right, I am out of fuel. So the wrench would be where you do maintenance on your vehicles, and the icon there with the arrow going down, I'm thinking that's where you fill up, and both the tank and your implement, and then the wrench in the back. I don't know. That could be for filling up. Let's find out instead of all this speculation. So I'm going to put this on the other side. All right, now let's go ahead and fuel up with this. Oh, that save thing. I know it's only 5, 6, 7 seconds, but every time you go in that menu, it does that. But hey, I'd rather wait 5, 7 seconds than to lose a game like I already did. All right, moment of truth. Well, I think we're gonna have to get rid of that truck first. Here we go, hokey pokey. So odd how this thing turns. Let's get it right out of the way and let's put it over here. If I ever get to making good money, which will be today, I'm going to put up a shed. Now that we're down here, oh, the silo is empty. Oh, refill silo. This is not for maintenance. This is refilling your fuel. I don't know how much it's going to cost. We're about to find out. $82.50. Oh my goodness, that's almost everything. 5,000 liters. Yep, the life of a farmer. 1 step forward, 2 steps back. Now we're down to $500, and let's refuel. Yes, please. Well, that was fast. Okay, that is a bonus. All right. So now I'm going to go back to work, do some more harvesting. Welcome back. As you can see, it's become nighttime. It is 1912, about 7:15 at night, and it's dark. But it's not time to go to bed. I don't even have a place to sleep, if I have to be honest. I never put up a house. Certainly can't afford one now. So we're just going to keep on trucking here. I'm going to make a little bit money here instead of putting it on in the silo to ferment the silage. I'm going to sell this hay just because I was negative $1,700 there, and that's mostly, well, that's 100% lease is catching up, and I'm still making money, but putting all my grass into the silo takes away from any profit I could have made. So we have to once in a while sell a load of grass just to recoup some of our money. You can see I've been doing some harvesting. We're about cleaned up here. My goal here now is to clean this up, this whole area, the little pieces. All right, $4,500. And then from there, we're going to grow the farm. We're gonna find a place to sleep, and I want to get a different truck too. I like the International quite a bit, but I don't think I can do that until after I sell the silage. But there's another truck I would much rather have. We'll just take it step by step. This is a slow grind, this game. So if you're considering whether you want to play it or not, understand that the reason that the videos you see on YouTube extend for sometimes an hour or even more, I think probably has something to do with the fact that the game is a slow grind. You'll spend days on a project. Our current project is the Cricket Empire, and I haven't been giving it a lot of time this past week or weekend. I've been more focused on learning how to edit films. Now we'll be putting more time in and getting more stuff done, and we'll be growing quicker. Right now I'm just going to clean up what I left behind in the yard, and then I'll catch you guys back up to where we are and what our next steps are going to be. All right, let's see what we can get accomplished. I don't know if you noticed, but that tractor is rather thirsty. Oh, I just mowed this. Oh, because that's painted. Okay, so this truck, as wonderful as it is, it's not anything close to what we had on the farm. So I'm going to replace that. Well, let's sell it first. Let's see what they're going to give us for this. Let's see what we can. Okay, so we can get. Well, it's worth 21,000. Let's just sell it. All right. Now we got to be able to replace that truck with something under 28,000, which shouldn't be a problem. Right here. This says 1976, but let's all pretend we had a 1978. So, bumper lights, yes. What else would you want? I don't know what that is. Oh yes, it's for sale. Let's put a for sale sign in. Okay, body color, cherry satin sounds good. Hood color, that'll stay the same. Left door color, that's black cherry satin. Well, let's try it. That works. And then the right door will do the same thing too. Black cherry satin. Let's see what the hood needs to be. Biff black. Yes. If you can think of a better name for a color of black, then you let me know. Till then, it's Biff black all day, baby. Okay, now I don't know if this is going to perfectly work. You can see that hitch is a ball hitch. The wagon I'm going to get with this is not a ball hitch, so hopefully it works. We want to get a, Biff black. There we go. Let's double down. Biff black on the tires and, on the wheels. And license plate, yeah, you know what we do with them. Sayonara. Okay, so that is it. Let me see. $1,964. What am I missing? Nothing. 260 horse, auto load. Love it. Let's buy it. Okay. Now we got to get the wagon to pull behind it. And that's right down here in transport. There it is. And the reason I want to get this wagon is because we actually grew up with these. Auto loading, no straps. I guess that's the choice we have to make. Then I'm going to have straps. When you start hauling crates around, you need to have straps. Nope. I'll drive slow. Auto loading it is. Yes, we want the head rack. That's this. And we don't need the slow moving vehicle triangle. No one's on the roads for us anyways. The wood color, let's go with, is there Biff black again? No. But we'll go with a darker brown. And this one as well. So the way this works, this is a hay wagon. And this part of the drawbar connects to the baler. And the chute ends up hanging out over the front of this just a little bit. And the bales will slowly come out, as you've no doubt seen in other balers. And then we would grab the bale from here, start at the back, and start stacking. And I want to say we could get between 60 and 80 bales on a load. So that was pretty handy, but you still had to have like 3 or 4 of them. I don't even know if I purchased this yet. We might end up with 2 now. Ooh, I didn't know it was that much. Ouch. 4 times as much as the truck that's going to pull it. Okay. Yeah, that's a sharp looking truck. That's a farm truck if I've ever seen one. Oh yeah, K30. So the K series, if I remember correctly, was for the larger trucks, the 1 tons. And we had a 3/4 ton, but we're still pretending, right? You're gonna pretend with me? Yes, it works. That's awesome. Now, when we do get some production, matter of fact, we do have some. Let's see if we can load. This should beat that fork truck. If it works. And there we go. And let us... No, that doesn't work. So it's not auto load. I thought it was. Unloading, yeah. All right, well, I know the truck is, so. Whoa. Oh, I didn't even have to do anything. Let's go sell this. Just, I can feel better then. We can have a little bit of money. What? No. Okay. Oh, it likes to zoom. Okay. Let's take off of the straps. Okay, you mess with the straps and it just... Okay, that's strange. I'm not doing that zooming. Okay, ooh, 11,000. Yeah, it's really not a good time, I'm sure. So, yeah. Don't you know it? In the time of year when we're harvesting, prices are the lowest. By $2,000, I am not going to be able to wait till January, so that's why I sold it today. So we got 11,000, which is 11,000 more dollars to play with. So I don't know if there's anything we need right now. I think we just need to keep grinding for now. We have enough money to put up a couple more cricket farms, but I feel 4 cricket farms is probably going to be enough for 1 mil. Well, then let's do it. Let's put up a cricket farm. Okay, so we have a house now. I don't think it's... Wait a minute. There better be a trigger to sleep. I didn't think it was fully detailed, but maybe it is. Let's take a look. No. So then where's the sleep trigger? Really? There's only a trigger to... My goodness. Okay, well, I can take care of that, but it's kind of goofy. Here we go. I got a floor mat I can sleep on. How lovely is that? So we'll put the floor mat... Oh, we'll put it up here by the door. Oh, nope, we won't. There. Now I have a place to sleep. I have a place to clean my sheets, I guess, and change clothes. Let's see what I look like. Yeah. Okay, let's back up. Whoops, that's not backing up. Okay, that's a farmer if I've ever seen one. Okay, let's get to work on the Empire. Okay, construction menu. Let's get... There. Another... Oh, we can do mushrooms too. I changed my mind. We're gonna do 2 more. See if the bees are in there. Yes. And let's put up, ooh, 3,000. How much do we have? Wow, 10. That's a lot of bees. Somebody takes their bees. Well, come on. Gotta have that. All right. Where are we gonna put that? Well, we don't want to buy the house, do we? Really don't want to buy anything. Is there a trigger? It says it's a beehive. Beehive honey pallet location. Okay. Let's put that closer to the sell point. Okay. I need some more. There we go. Kind of running out of places. Guess we'll put it here. Leave us enough room to get through and pick up pallets. There we go. So now we have a place for the bees, place for their honey. Let's go turn on the new farms. Look at that, 5 cricket farms. Kind of a big deal. All right, good morning. Wakey wakey. I've had my coffee already, so... Oh, look at that, we got another 3 pallets. That's another 11 grand. Oh yeah, we won't have anything there. We don't have any prickly pears yet. Let's see what's going on here. I got 6. Oh, okay, so it's going to take another day because I think we need a minimum of 2,000 liters in order for it to make a pallet. You can see, or maybe it's just 1,000. I don't know. We're not anywhere close to getting vegetables unless there's pallets there, which I haven't looked yet. Look at the insect mill though. We literally have almost 1,000 crickets in there. So now we have to consider putting up another insect mill because this appears to be creating crickets faster than a mill can grind them. We only have 1 cricket in each mill. And I want to tell you a story. One of my subscribers reached out. If you remember in my first installment, I asked if anybody had a cricket husbandry experience to reach out, whether it's virtual or real life. And someone did reach out. And so I asked them questions. What are the pitfalls of raising crickets? And, in the dairy world, you got to we do have a crate of, oh, honey, already. Cool, I don't even know what that's worth. Let's scoop up our crates while I tell the story, and then we'll go sell that at the farmer's market, hopefully. But anyways, I asked what the pitfalls or the challenges were involved with cricket husbandry. And she indicated to me that one of the biggest challenges is crickets like to make a mess of their enclosures. And you have to constantly clean them. Now, me being a dork, the picture I painted in my mind, and tell me if you painted that first too, is I thought she was cleaning the crickets. And I was mulling this over. And actually, you can see in her interaction on my YouTube channel that it took me a couple comments to even address it. But how does one, in my mind, I'm thinking she's washing the crickets. Because, we clean our cows. I have 6 dogs. We clean them. Of course, that's not the truth. But I asked her, so are you telling me you literally wash the crickets? But in my mind, I'm thinking, does she have little cricket bathtubs? Or is there a cricket shower? And what about the loofahs? Does Amazon carry cricket loofahs? So, I don't know. It was fun for me. Either way, I am learning more about crickets quite a bit with some of the input I'm getting from people. Brakes aren't crazy. Yeah, see, this, I don't know what it is. I think it's the mill being that close. So we're strapped in. Let's go sell this stuff. Are you kidding me? Oh my goodness. So, what in the... Okay, now what to do? This game has weird physics. The only thing I can think of... I don't have the money to buy a bladed anything. So whatever we do, it's going to have to be with this tractor. What a mess. This is why we can't have nice things. Are you... Stop. Stop. Oh. Gee, that didn't help. Are you kidding me? Wow, okay. Let's not let that happen again. Goodness gracious. I've seen this happen on SWU's postings, and I've laughed. But, okay, see? The temptation is so strong. Do I try to hit it with the nose of the truck or the tractor? There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, now let's go deliver the goods. They seem to be strapped in. You can imagine me stretching one of these. That ain't going anywhere. All right, let's go. Not so fast this time. Come on. Oh, they took everything. $24,000. Get out of here. That is crazy. I wish I would have looked up a little more what we got for the honey, but I know that there were 4. So 11 divided by 3, let's just say that's 3,400 a crate. So it would have been 14,400 for 4 crates of flour. Between 14,400 and 28, I don't remember exactly what I had, but it seems to me like a single crate of honey makes more money than the insect flour. In either case, that'd be a nice supplemental income. Oh no. Yep, I got it, buddy. We're good. No way. So it can pollinate off of the trees? Well, if that's the case, let's find a different area where there's grass on this side as well. Oh, there we go. I think I found it. So now it doesn't have to be on my field. It can be across the road. I don't know if it's going to work. I make lots of mistakes, but that's how you learn. Okay. Now I'm going to place this, and I believe that the honey. Oh, here's the circle. There we go. See that orange line? So it doesn't show in my fields, but that's a big circle. So we're just going to get a few evergreens. Besides, that's the edge of the map, so I don't think we're going to have a lot of progress noted from that. All right, I think I'm going to get back to harvesting some grass. Well, no, I might actually just call it a day for my efforts right now. Let's take a look at what we have going on. I don't know exactly where I want to stand, but I just figured this out too, that in order to have your character in the image, you have to go to third person view. All right, so today, this is day 3 that we've, well, it's our 3rd installment. This is actually day 2 of the game. We actually had a pretty good go today. We did some massive growth. We added 2 crick houses on, which has increased the production enough here so that the mill has work to do full time, so it's not sitting there idle. We added a fueling station, and we filled that up with fuel. We bought a hay wagon. I'm not really sure what we're going to do with. And we traded the International for the Chevy for some of the nostalgia involved. Then we are also able to put up a beehive and increase the circle. So this might actually have an even larger circle. I wonder if maybe I shouldn't have put it so close to the house. We might have problems with that. I have the mod that allows me to fly, but I don't know the right keys to use it with, so I'm in the construction menu. And that's the other bees that, oh my goodness, you see that? That's a very large circle. Okay, I hope it doesn't come to interfere with my single wide. Why can't I? Oh, it's because I'm at the edge of the map. So that's it for now. Until we meet again. Okay? And remember, only plow in one direction. You don't want a dead furrow.